What's up, my munchkin muffins? Welcome back to another episode of Warzone Wamblings. As always, I have no script, and if you're expecting amazing gameplay, you are at the wrong channel, my friend. But today we're going to be talking about the Critical Drinker, otherwise known as Will Jordan. And a thing happened to me the other day. I was looking for a particular video of the Critical Drinker, and instead of YouTube offering me up a list of Critical Drinker videos, it instead gave me a list of videos made by people who clearly have a negative opinion of the Critical Drinker. So, to put it this way, there are two things that I noticed from these particular videos. One, these are all small accounts that, well, they're bigger than mine, but they're small accounts, but these baiting rage videos of the Critical Drinker are their most viewed on the channel by quite a bit. So if you are a Critical Drinker hater and I've pulled you in with the thumbnail, yeah, this video is not going to be for you either. But thank you very much for your view, because it's now gone over a minute. And I am quite a new channel, so I'm going to be doing what I can to bait people to get some views and some traction on this video. Well, particularly on my channel anyway. But going back to the Critical Drinker, yeah, these videos, when you watch them, this is the second point, they don't actually make any good points against a Critical Drinker whatsoever. They are literally just rage baiting, and they are just angry for the sake of being angry. Even if Drinker makes a fair point and it just happens to be against someone who isn't a straight white male, the comments will be racist, phobic, and all these other fucking buzzwords that Twitter activists use. But they don't actually counteract anything the Critical Drinker says himself. And these people will say that I'm just a Critical Drinker lover, so I'm toxic, and all these other fucking buzzwords, you know, bigot, blah blah blah, and all this kind of shit. And I've honestly got to tell you that the least toxic community that I am part of is the Critical Drinker one. And the most constructive when it comes to criticism is also the Critical Drinker as well, because in his comments, a few of us, we could banter back and forth and say why we like or don't like something, but at the end of the day, I don't like everything the Critical Drinker does either. I have no idea why he has a drink recommends for All of Us Are Dead, because my god, that is one of the worst shows I've ever seen. But at the end of the day, these people, they're fucking idiots. They're the same people that cried at a fucking jeans commercial last year whilst openly applauding an assassination on a US college campus. These people are fucking mongs, and they don't like being told that something that they like is shit, because at the end of the day, there is subjectivity and objectivity. Subjective means that you're allowed to like something, of course you are. Objectively just means whether you like it or not, it's good or bad without your opinion. And I know what it's like to objectively like something that is shit. I am a Tottenham Hotspur fan that listens to Limp Bizkit. I very much understand what it's like to like something that is shit. But these people, they don't get it, and instead of just facing the truth of why cinema is declining, why storytelling is declining because of, you know, forced identity politics, they would just rather hide behind their buzzwords, phobes, ists, and all this other kind of shit. And at the end of the day, these little channels that are making their videos of the Critical Drinker, if this video blows up because of the title and thumbnail, thank you guys very much for giving me the fucking idea. Oh god. But Drinker, carry on doing what you're doing. You're probably the fairest movie reviewer I've ever seen, and there's a reason why so many people tune into you, and a reason why I know you don't tell a lot of people where your stuff comes from, but I know you've got connections on the inside. Anyway, thank you all for watching, thank you all for getting knocked in, and I hope that thumbnail really dragged you in. As always guys, much love, take care, peace, go away now.